Hello there, my name is Emin, EMCsoft, and in this video I will continue my Bitrix Administration course. Last time we finished here in robot groups over and we discussed plan activity. Now we're discussing run workflow. Run workflow is a very useful robot, by the way, because by robots you can't do many things, especially loop, doing something by cycle. And the thing is that if you're doing something on stage, you can do edit workflow using edit work designer here. In that case, if you will do some business process on that stage, you can't add any additional robots. So if you want to add some small thing, you need to edit the workflow itself. But in case if you use run workflow, you can do that.
I know you can do it, buddy. You got this.
So you can run, so for example, some sequence of robots, then you run some loop on workflow, and then once it's finished, you can run other robots. Very useful thing, by the way. Right, okay, so how we can do that? So I'll create some simple robot. So pause the deals, delete CRM. Okay, I will delete that now, and I will rename it actually. Run business process. Okay, add other run workflow. Okay, and also so we need to select template and we need to select entity ID. Entity ID means that which ID you will use run particular business process. Okay, so what I will do, I will create a business process first of all. In my another video I will discuss in more detail what business process is about. It's quite similar to robots. Actually, robots is quite similar to business process because robots is a simple version of business process, right? And I will discuss in my other videos in more detail, but here I will give you some small example. So I'm going, first of all, I'm going to more settings, CRM settings, event automation, business process, and I need to go to the deal templates. I need to create a business process in deals. I already got some robots, some business process here. Deal, templates. Okay, no templates, add template.
That's a lie.
And for example, it will be set up a meeting. So there is many parameters, right? Parameters, variables, constants, very similar to parameters as in the robots. So that doesn't matter for now because we run that business process via robot. And here I will select something from CRM, right? Like set up a meeting, right? Or set up a call. Okay, schedule. What's the name of our template? Template parameter, set up a meeting. Okay.
I don't know why everyone keeps asking if I remember things. I don't remember anything.
So let's set up a meeting. So we can move it here because it's kind of complicated to run it, to move it here. Okay, then I click on settings and so it could be meeting subject, test, meeting, subject. So I need to set up when it starts, server time, my time, ignore it. Just set up meeting time immediately, responsible person assigned by ID. Important. Okay, set up a meeting. Now I'm going back to robots, refresh, create, other. Okay, and we need to select template, CRM, deals, set up a meeting, and entity will be ID, deal, ID. Entity ID, deal means current deal. Okay, save. Okay, let's do the test. So when we move a deal from Vestus to run business process stage, and let's check inside. Okay, so test meeting subject. So business process created a meeting. Good. Okay, so let's go for the other robots, automation rule, run. So we can delete this now. Other book resource. Again, I will discuss more about the book resource on my next videos. And here I will do some simple example. And on my later videos, you will see in more detail what book resource mean. So we click on book resource. So we got some settings here. And let's, before creating that booking resource, we will create a resource itself. Okay, so I'll rename that stage booking resource, and inside of that deal, we will create that resource. So we click create field, then book resource, and we will create book resource field as car lift equipment. Okay, we will book on the resource, which will be car lift 1 and car lift 2. Okay, and we will have, for example, check oil, and it will be repair work. And each repair work will be for 1 hour. Okay, save. So what we have here is that we can select service, check oil, and we can select which resource we're using for that. Okay, so we've got car lift 1, car lift 2, and we can select a time, and we can select the service. Okay, we can do that manually, but also you can do that automatically. For example, you need to do the following. If somebody call you, not you, just a manager who pick up the phone, I want to come to some time, I want to make oil check or change oil in my car, a manager can, by moving deal from one stage to another stage, automatically select service and time for particular service. Okay, book resource, and what we can do is that car lift equipment. So service, we can install it automatically or take from some field. So in case we will select service name manually, and for example, we will set automatically once we got a call after in 1 hour. Okay, and duration will be automatically 1 hour as well.
No, it must just be a weird coincidence. But what if it's not?
So now we're checking that, and inside of company C, we need to select service name as check oil and resource, and then we need to set up a book resource. Okay, and then automatically we have 10 p.m. till 11 p.m. automatically. Service name, resource name, no resource name. So resource name should be selected service manually as well. Automation here is only when you start your service and we finish your service. Okay, good. Now go to another robot. Using call center 24, you may do a click by clicking on the number. Select a number from which you want to call. You can add up to 100 numbers. Make a call. During the call, you can add to the call any contact from your Bitrix from leads or contacts. You can add call center user from user list in your Bitrix, or you can connect to that call somebody by type any number and connect to that call. Also, you can pass the call, mute the call, or transfer call to somebody else. Go to automation rule, delete this, and create other track resource booking. Okay, yeah, probably we shouldn't delete the previous one. Okay, so we book resource and we can run here. If, for example, we book some resource, then move deal to delete CRM, but we will rename that resource booked resource or resource booked.
Sounds awfully festive.
Okay, so we run into that stage and our robot book resource here, and voila, we got deal from that stage, move to that stage because we booked that resource check oil for 1 hour. Okay, right, so let's go further. Delete this, this, and this, and go over and go here, cancel booking. So we don't need to delete the previous one, so we can restore them. So in case some resource need to be deleted, you click to other and go to cancel booking and so car lift. Okay, then save. Okay, then let's try again. So we select here service name and we book resource. So time is change it, right?
I guess you're right.
Okay, change it. And then we go to another stage. Voila, booked a resource, cancel it. Okay, now go to the another robot, generate a code. So you can generate like code, like generate a password for some of the reason. For example, you can use that together with our ticketing system. When you, for example, taking on boarding one of your customer, you create a deal, you add in a contact, and then you need to assign a password for that contact and send him that password. Okay, how we can do it? So click generate a code. It will be 12, and you need to select all of this. Save. So it's like a helper. They generating the code here. Then, for example, inside of a deal, you got contact, and inside of a contact, you got email, which is login for our ticketing system, and Bitrix24 password field is for password. So once you got the contacts, all password is the same. So you need to change that password and send to your customer. How we can do that? You need to go to automation rule, and after that, create modify contact, which is modify contact here. And inside of modify contact, you need to select the field Bitrix24 password, this one. And here you need to put automation rule generate code. Select behalf of me, some condition applicable here. Save and save. Let's check. So we go into a company client, and inside of a contact you can, no, it's company, it's not contact. We need to delete this password, make it empty. Right, then we move a deal to booking resource, which is new password generation stage. Okay, now go into the contact, and voila, we have a new code. Then you need to send that password to your client. Right, for that you need to add here email, your new password for your ticketing system. Okay, the username, your login is, which is email in our ticketing system. So I need to go to a contact, go to the email, and your password is, go to the ticketing and Bitrix24 contact Bitrix24 password. That's it. Save. Now make a trigger, move and go inside, and let's check outgoing email. Okay, so no, the email is not correct, but it doesn't matter.
No. Does it matter?
No.
So your login is email, should be here, and your password is this. Okay, so then your customer go inside of his ticketing system personal cabinet and go inside. So he using his login and password, and he got this ticketing interface where he can create tickets, select priority, type message, subject, blah blah blah, and send. So, and that ticket automatically go to your system, and that ticket connected it as a task to the contact and to the deal. Okay, let's go further. Automation rule, and let's delete all of this, and here, outbound hook again.
Oh shit, here we go again.
So outbound hook is very big topic to discuss it now. I will just explain how it works inside of robots, and my later video will discuss more detailed webhook, and also I will show you that robots as well. But anyway, so for outbound hook, you click on it, and here you just need to enter some webhook. So I generated one, so you need to put it here, save it, and that's it. So very simple. Once you run it, that webhook running and getting that data which you're able to use inside of that deal. Okay. Also, you got inbound hook, and it automatically generated here. So I will copy it, save it, and move to that stage, and I will rename that stage to inbound hook. And that means that if somebody will run that webhook, deal should move from that stage to that stage. Okay, so I will open that deal, and the deal ID is 458, and I will pass here this webhook, and I will remove this 3458, right?
1, 2, 3.
So, and I'm running this. Okay, so I get some data, and voila, that deal moved from that stage to that stage because I ran inbound hook, which generated by this robot. Okay, right, let's delete this and go for other robots. Track CRM customer submission. Okay, so I will show you with real data. So if you go to our website, you got here Bitrix Academy, and we got a form here. Okay, and so you can put your data here, right? And in my system, I got automation rules robots, which will send you SMS and email if you install our application. But I got another robot, which is track CRM form submission. So that means that if I click create other CRM submission, and I'm selecting here administration course, if somebody will select administration course, okay, so I will cancel this. It's here, if somebody will complete that CRM submission forms, lead will create it here, but then automatically move to that stage, administration course. And once that deal moved to that stage, you should get that email. Okay, so let's test that.
Fine, you want me to take your test? I'll take your test. Is that what you want?
Okay, save. Okay, new lead created. Okay, lead created here, then automatically move to that stage. Okay, and then you get my welcome email. Okay, that's it. Right, track customer meeting record. Okay, quite simple. So I will move to inbound hook, will rename it to the customer meeting record. Okay, and for example, I'm going to the customer site, or I'm just doing some meeting, and I'm click here, visit, and I'm doing record 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Okay, so I go to record and I'm doing record and I'm refreshing. Okay, the deal moved from that stage to that stage because I got a meeting record.